Listen to this.
Missing someone with all your missing someone.
Hey, good morning everybody. I hope your day is starting out fantastic. Today is a busy day for me because I have a very important special job that I've got to get done today. And what I mean by that is that I'm always trying to do the best I can for my animals and also the safest I can for my animals. And as a reptile keeper, the one thing that we're always very concerned about is electric, because there is a lot of heat tape and a lot of electrical in this place. And there was one part of the basement that always bothered me that we're gonna fix today. So let me give you an idea of what I mean by this, is that basically all these plugs here are heat panels that are on the back of these cages. Now the problem is that what we've done in the past is we'll actually plug these into outlets, and then we'll daisy chain this outlet to this outlet, and then basically eventually gets to a thermostat. The problem is that's kind of sketchy. It's not really good because we only have a plug here and then a plug all the way down on the other side. So we're actually like here to here to here to here to here. So what we've decided to do is actually redo all the electric here to where we have a plug for each rack that's actually on the wall. But it is a huge job because we have to move all these cages away from the wall, put plugs there, rewire them, then push these back, then move these cages away from the wall, and continue on throughout the entire basement until we have it all rewired. And that's all got to be done today. Alright, so the next process, I have to take these strips here, which are UL listed, and I have to somehow attach them to the rack so I can plug into this, and then this would plug into the thermostat. The thermostat plugs into the wall. Alright, so we are making progress. We have this whole aisle done here, and this aisle. Just to give you an idea, this is what we're replacing here. All those. I mean, you can imagine, this is literally like 100 times safer than using all of these outlets here. So no one ever said snake breeding was easy. Anything you do, there's a lot of work to it. We have just this last aisle to do right here, and then we're done.
Is as normal, missing someone.
Alright guys, so after 6 hours of working on redoing the electric down here, I am finally done. I just have to push these racks. But I wanted to explain really quick kind of what I was doing, because you guys might think like, how do I heat my stuff and how does it go? So let me just really quick explain. I have these heat panels in the back of each of the cages. Those are basically just heat tape on aluminum that helps it radiate a little bit, right? So basically they plug into these strips right here, and then ultimately the strips plug into the back of a thermostat right back there, and then my thermostat over here controls the temperature. So basically I can set the temperature right here to any temperature I want, and I can also have a daytime, nighttime drop if I want, which I do in the breeding season, where I drop the cool temperature on the hot side of the cage. So basically that's what the deal is that we went from having kind of a spider web of crazy wiring to very much more in code wiring, to where there's no extension cords, everything's on its own circuits. It should be good. Again, should be 100 times safer, and I hope I'm not jinxing myself now, but it's like a reptile keeper's worst nightmare to think about something starting on fire. Now I feel like I'm in pretty good shape getting rid of all that crap that was in there. It was a lot of work. Now I hope I can go. As a matter of fact, I have a package that came in while I was here that I'm pretty excited about. Let's go take a look and see what that's all about. Okay, so guys, you guys know that I got the new DJI Mavic Pro drone. Well, I told you that I used to fly an Inspire 1, which is a much larger drone, but I crashed it a few weeks ago. Well, I sent it out for repairs and I actually upgraded it a little bit because I thought if I'm gonna get it back and get it repaired, I might as well make it badass. So take a look. Here it is. It finally came in. Let's see what this bad boy looks like. And again, the drone itself just looks the same as it's always looked, but it's the camera that is exciting to me. So, okay, so here's my drone. Here's my package, but this is what I'm excited about. Let's take a look at this. Whoo, doggy, look at that. Whoo. All right, this is what they call a Zemu X5, which means that it has a much better camera than the camera that came with the Inspire, which by the way was amazing. So when we shot our African documentary in the wild, this drone was amazing. I mean, hey, listen, the Mavic Pro is fantastic, but the fact is that you really wouldn't shoot TV with it because the quality just, it's great for YouTube, but it's not really that great for broadcast. But the Inspire one with the other one, which was called the X3, was an amazing camera, but upgrading to this X5, holy cow. So I'm gonna put this together, take it out, and let's give it a little test. Maybe I'll fly this and I'll fly the Mavic Pro, and you guys can see the difference of how amazing this new camera is going to be. So the bad news is that I have the gimbal put on. This is the camera, which is just amazing, but unfortunately I'm getting a gimbal error saying that the craft doesn't see the gimbal. So I guess the test between the Mavic Pro and the Inspire 2 with the X5 is going to have to get put off, guys. Oh well, what can you do? I've got a couple more things to do here, and then I'm gonna head home for the evening. Man, I tell you what, that electrical wore me out. So anyways, I'm gonna wrap up here pretty soon, get on the road. After that insanity, what do you say we just feed some baby green tree pythons? Sounds good to me.
And you did right from the start. Missing someone is as normal. Missing someone and missing someone is as normal. Missing someone.
All right, just giving the last once over in the shop to make sure everything is looking good. What's going on, Mr. Rainbow Boa? Actually, it's a Mrs. Rainbow Boa. Again, I always do this before I leave. I just kind of walk through, make sure everything is in good shape. What are you doing, buddy? Look at him. Look at Rico. Look at how big he is, man. Oh my gosh, he is such a gorgeous snake, isn't he? Look at that snake. That is that's Maya, the black-tailed Cribo, which is C-R-I-B-O. Everyone always asks, well, what's a Cribo? It's C-R-I-B-O. Central American Clubber. Huge. I mean, Rico is literally like 9 foot long. He is a beast, and he is, of course, Maya's boyfriend. And he has another girlfriend that he's going to be able to get down with this year. Look at you. Hello. And she is a crazy one. She is really fired up all the time. Not like me, but just always on the go. My little jungle carpet python. Well, not so little. You okay, RJ? Look at the mess I made down here, guys. I've got to clean this whole mess up tomorrow, but I am just wiped. Even I run out of energy now and then, but I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not going home to go to sleep. I'm going home and just figure out something else to do to keep myself busy. But everything looks good. Check upstairs and get out of here. Good night, Carla. Good night. Look at this albino motley corn. That thing is gorgeous. Whoop, hear that? What's that? Listen to this. That's the cutest thing ever. I just was looking, I was like, what's that noise? That was so cute. Oh, the albino Nelson's milk snake. Hello. All right, guys. I gotta get out of here. I told Laura it's gonna be home. So there it is, guys. I hope you have an incredible day ahead of you. Tomorrow is gonna be awesome. I'm sure there's tons of things to do, and I'm gonna be happy to bring you guys along with it. Remember to be kind to somebody, and I promise I'll see you guys tomorrow.
With